What about sunrise? What about rain? What about all the things that you said we were to gain? What about killing fields? Is there a time? What about all the things that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the blood we've shed before? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, this weeping shore? To the world, look what we've done. What about all the peace that you pledged your only son? What about flowering fields? Is there a time? What about all the dreams that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the children dead from war? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, this weeping shore? Yesterday, what about us? What about the seas? What about us? Heavens are falling down. What about I can't even see. What about us? What about Africans? What about us? I ain't even through. What about us? What about nature's worth? It's our planet's womb. What about us? What about animals? What about it? Turn kingdom to dust. What about us? What about elephants? What about us? Have we lost their trust? What about us? What about crying whales? What about us? Ravaging the seas. What about us? What about forest trails burned despite our pleas? What about us? What about the Holy Land? What about it? Torn apart by greed. What about us? What about the common man? What about can we set him free? What about us? What about children dying? What about us? Can't you hear them cry? What about us? Where did we go wrong? Someone tell me why. What about us? What about baby boy? What about it? What about the days? What about all the joy? What about the man? What about the crying man? What about Abraham? What about death again? Do we give a damn?